Where do you see the most conflict when it comes to parenting plans?
First of all, the parenting plan time sharing is based on overnight time sharing. That's the biggest conflict. It's because one parent maybe doesn't want to give the other parent 50% of the time. They can't imagine being away from their child for 2 days or a week at a time. And I think that's where it's hard for parents to try to work together to create that longer term parenting plan. Because again, right now, okay, your child's 8, and so you're only talking a couple days away from them. But then when I get them to start thinking about 16 and a week away, they're like, oh, I can't be away from my child for a week. But at 16, your child's more independent. Your relationship with them is going to be completely different than it is when they're 8. So definitely where I see the most conflict in parenting plans is the actual overnight time sharing.
Yeah. I would think that it could be fueled by fear in some ways.
Absolutely.
Like missing that child.
Yes.
Not having control over what that child's day or night looks like. And for those parents who may be feeling that, because that's a very normal thing. You've been used to having 100% overnights with your kid, and now you're going to a 50%. Kind of scary for a lot of parents. What are some things that you put into a parenting plan that might help mitigate the effects of that missing that child?
Yeah, so sometimes we put things in there like contact between the child and the parent. So even if the parent can't physically be with the child, sometimes what I find is it makes a parent feel better to just be able to see them or talk to them. You know, that depends on the parties, right? How well they get along, and can the parents behave during the video call with the child, because certainly we don't want the child seeing anything that would negatively impact them or make them resent those video calls, because we don't want that thought to be like, well, I really want to talk to my mom, but my dad's here and he always interferes, and that makes me feel bad, right? So there's a lot that we're looking at. But I think that's a way that parents often feel a little more comfortable with being away from them, is just knowing that they can contact them when they're away.